Everybody, and welcome to Wrassle Graps. My name is Chris,
My name is Vincent.
and welcome to our belated Raw review here for the Raw after the Elimination Chamber. A few days late to the party, but we're here to talk about it and
It is
go
a
over what happened.
bladed raw review, as in it will have blood all over it.
I said belated, not bladed.
My bad. And I think would that constitute a demonetization if we were monetized?
If we just mentioning it or actually doing it,
Just mentioning it, you know what I mean? Like mentioning blood.
yes. And as a matter of fact, I think you just cost us a lot of money.
God damn it! All the money that we could have, it's all gone.
And listen, you gotta live with that, but we also gotta review the show.
I'm pretty sure that counts as a curse too, so it's over.
And why don't you just take down the channel right now, honestly?
Yeah, probably should.
Might as well, bro. But let's kick off with the show. Someone else is a little upset. CM Punk
Craig,
didn't
explain
appreciate
yourself. Oh,
what?
I thought you were talking about Craig.
Yeah,
He's always upset.
you let him work that out in private. You don't bring that out
He's
here.
upset about a lot of things.
And you know what? You let him work through that on his own with a therapist and a
Let's
healthy
not
environment.
let's not show it to everyone around in the public.
Because you know what? It's ugly. Punches get thrown, things get thrown, curse words are said. Very not
He's a
YouTube friendly. Can't be done.
he's a robot. He wants to take over the world.
That might be part of it. But
Yeah,
listen, CM
that's what he
Punk was
says.
the
He
guy I
says
was
that all the
talking
time.
about. I was talking CM Punk. He's very upset about what Seth Rollins did at the Elimination Chamber.
Yeah, I mean, I would be upset too if someone I disliked stomped my head into the mat and cost me my main event shot.
In fairness, I'd be upset if someone I did like stomped my head into a steel grate.
Especially if that happened, I would be upset. I would be even more upset.
I don't think there's any scenario where you're not upset that it happened, really.
Really, this is understandable, honestly.
It's pretty fair, but he gets up, he comes out, gets up on the announce table, says, you know what, I'm upset, let's talk about this. Who do you want me to talk about? And
And
he
he
starts
says,
throwing.
"Shout out a name that you want me to talk about, and I'll do it." And everyone started shouting names. Everybody from the front row to the nosebleed
No one, and it's been a while since we did the AW reviews. Nobody shouted out.
goes up to AW. Exactly.
No one shouted out Tony Schiavone, and I don't know how to feel about that.
That's good, man. I mean, good things are happening over at WWE.
I guess, but like imagine, if he went off on Tony Schiavone for like
You
two
know,
minutes.
hey, it's true. I mean, he just cuts in all my homies hate Tony Schiavone promo.
Yeah, he could have done it for us. Real Ras Grappler, I guess is what the fans are called. We don't have a name yet.
Look, I
Um,
guess we'll find out later that WWE does not care for us
oh,
at
of
all.
course, yeah, we know. We know.
Yeah,
And maybe it's because we said a couple things, but you
we
know what?
specifically have given it many thumbs
You,
downs.
yes, you. But we'll get to it. We'll get to it. CM Punk though, he's upset for now. We're gonna talk about him. Talks about The Rock. He calls him a bald fraud who doesn't really got passion for this business. Says John Cena, I can see right through you now, just like all these people again. You're also a fraud. Then he starts talking about Seth Rollins, who then comes out. They brawl for about 5 minutes. They get pulled apart. And that's pretty much it
He
for the
says,
opener.
"Seth Rollins, if I see you, I'm gonna beat the shit out of you." And then Seth Rollins came out.
And CM Punk, he kept his promise. He did it.
Yeah, he did. To have a fight with them.
And there's a pull apart brawl. Very fun opening to Raw. And that's where that leaves off for now.
And that's where the decline started.
Yeah, after this, if we're being really honest, it's the interest level drops a significant amount after this.
Go down.
Let's get to the next part here. The Judgment Day, they're backstage. Finn is still very upset in general. You know, doesn't think the Judgment Day are doing great. Doesn't want a new
Bro,
member though.
every goddamn week is priced.
Every week, and it's rough. He's going through it. But the other guys, he don't feel that way. It is what it is.
Like, just fucking stop leading this group or whatever.
Yeah, that's on him. He says he's so upset he's gonna go call out Braun Breaker and get the Intercontinental Championship. I'm sure that'll go over wonderfully for him.
Sounds like a death wish.
Yeah, well, we'll find out how that went a little bit later. So next up, Gunther comes out, cuts a promo on Otis, who he'll be facing in a match on this episode of Raw.
Yeah, I'm so happy about this. I see Otis in the ring, Otis, and I'm very excited. I'm ready for him to kick some ass, especially Gunther's ass.
That was a honestly surprisingly good match. Like this is the best match Otis has had his entire life.
It might
For being
actually be,
honest.
to be honest. I mean, like in ring action wise, it might be the best.
And the
Except
promos,
it's probably not because we gotta remember Heavy Machinery was pretty good.
they weren't that good.
They were damn
Gunther,
good.
look, their gimmick was fun, but they weren't that good.
Very good wrestlers.
You're lying to yourself. I don't know why you're doing that, but you're
I'm not
doing it.
lying, bro. I'm not lying.
Oh, let's leave this to the people. Wrassle Grapplers in the comments below. Let us know. Do you think that Heavy Machinery, the tag team, were good in ring?
Of course they were. That's what they would say.
That's a lie. And a matter of fact, I know if I see someone saying that they were great in the ring, it was your burner account. So now I know that.
God damn it, I'm blown.
Yeah, yes. Metaphorically, yes.
Exactly. Exactly.
Metaphorically speaking, of course.
Right.
But yeah, Gunther cuts a promo on Otis, basically saying, "Hey, you know, I'm great. You are a joke, and you don't take yourself seriously,
And
and
he's
I'm
got a
gonna beat
point.
you." Yeah, he wasn't wrong. They have a match. Gunther beats Otis. Jey Uso comes out at some point because Gunther's still beating down the Alpha Academy, and then
He
after
really didn't have to
Jay,
do that, though. He didn't have to do any of that.
uh, you know, it is what it is. Jay hits a spear on Gunther. Then Grayson Waller and Austin Theory come out, go after Jay, but Jay fights him off. But then Gunther gets in and chokes out Jay.
Yeah, what the fuck was that about?
I mean, there was something going on there. I forget what it was, but there was something going on.
Whatever it is, it's not interesting enough for me to know. So,
And later on tonight, we do hear from Jay Uso, but we're going to talk about it now because I don't have in my notes when that was. Just going
I
to
mean,
pretend
I
it
do,
happened.
but
You do?
yeah,
All right, so you're going to have to stop me so we can talk about that when it comes up.
I'll probably do it later. Yeah.
All right. Next up, let's talk about this. What, who over there thought it was a good idea to make a show called Raw Recap?
Raw recap show.
We're over here. We have Wrassle Recap. We've been doing it for a minute now. And these dudes over here, they take our gimmick, and you know what? They take out the Wrassle, and they just put Raw in there.
This is a gimmick infringement sort of thing.
What? You know what? This is ridiculous. And Triple H, you'll be hearing from Craig.
Greg will give you a mouthful when he's done
You'll want,
eating.
yeah, like all good robots do, I think.
Yes. Yes.
And it's not even 50. You know what? They get guests like Seth Rollins on there. And we got guests like,
Greg and
I can't even think of names that's happened.
IARC was on here one time. IARC.
One time, yeah, that was a good
Yeah.
time.
Rest in peace, you know.
Yeah, just in case.
He's definitely dead.
No, just in case.
I ain't seen him since.
I don't mean nothing.
I ain't seen him since.
As you would say, I haven't seen the chalk outline, and therefore it means nothing.
Bro is a robot from outer space.
Haven't seen the
From
chalk
actually
outline.
England. Actually.
That might be worse.
Yeah. Bro. Anyway, we're pissed about this, and you're gonna be hearing from us soon, Triple H. About many things.
You know what? He might just give this episode a double thumbs down just for fun.
I might do that, but something happened later that kind of swerved my decision a little bit, so we'll get to that.
In a way, it's not fair when you think about it.
We're very honest people, very fair, I guess. So it is what it is.
I do like to believe that from time to time. But let's talk
Exactly.
about
And obviously,
this
Triple H didn't think so, so he made another show to stunt our growth. It is what it is.
that bastard.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. So next up, AJ Styles is backstage cutting a promo about John Cena. Before he can even say anything, though, Karrion Kross shows up and he interrupts him and puts his arms around his neck like any normal individual does.
Kind of strange.
Normal behavior, I
Like, what are you
think.
doing? Like, what are you doing?
Behavior, honestly, not seen since that the likes of maybe a Jeffrey Dahmer type, a Ted Bundy maybe.
Let's stop comparing him to that.
I'm just throwing it out there. Okay, yeah, just throwing it out there.
There will not be documentaries on carrying crows.
You don't know that. You can't prove it.
I can't prove it because I don't know.
This has gone nowhere. This conversation has gone nowhere. Back to the segment. So AJ Styles, he says, you know what, Karrion, please leave me alone. You're kind of weird, and I'd prefer not to deal with you actually.
It's pretty honest. It's pretty. That's what I was thinking.
And he also says he's going to call out Logan Paul in Madison Square Garden next week.
It's not what I was thinking.
That was weird and kind of random, but whatever.
What are you gonna do? AJ Styles, Logan Paul. Hopefully, it's for only one time.
I mean, listen, as long as this isn't AJ's mania, like his final mania, I'm fine with it. It is what it is.
It might be. It might not be. How old is he?
47.
We got a couple years left.
Okay, I can live with it.
Exactly.
Next up, we get some good in-ring action here. Ivy Nile going for Lyra Valkyria's Intercontinental Championship. Won a pretty good match, but Lyra retains here. That is what it is.
Lyra Valkyria.
Pretty
And
good in
that's
the
what I
ring.
got from this match. That's what I think
Yeah.
about it. Because I didn't watch it. I kind of was distracted. So I just kind of sounded out her name at the end, and that's all that happened.
I thought you were going to try to talk about her, so I was going to go on about it. But you know what? If that's the reason, move on from it.
I'm making progress. Okay.
Happy for you. Happy for you. That's what
I'm going
this
to
is
forget her
about.
name next week, though.
This is just about progress.
Yeah, her name's going to be forgotten next week. Don't you worry.
Wow. Really, really on the side of the woman here, huh? Wow. And Women's History Month. This is unbelievable.
It's Women's History Month?
Yeah, you're over here threatening to forget her name next week. Unbelievable.
I do it every week, though. I do it every month.
Wow. That might be worse, actually.
It's not on purpose, man. It's an accident. Okay, I'm so sorry, Lyra,
You
but
said you,
it's
you
my
said it's
bad. It's
you
my
said
bad.
you said
It's
it
just who
you said it's happening next week. You made it clear.
it's not
You're-
planned, but it's probably gonna happen, all
You
right?
just said it was planned.
Because it happens, okay?
All right.
But I didn't plan it though. It's on my list of things to do.
Don't know about you. It sounds pretty planned though. Okay.
No. Plan
Whatever.
this.
Now, why don't you plan walking into a trap next time? God, be careful.
What the hell?
So next up, CM Punk and Seth Rollins. They're going at it again. It's happening again. Never over. This fight.
Right, right. Wait, what's happening?
CM Punk and Seth Rollins. What do you mean? They're going at it again.
Oh, yeah, they fought again, man. It was crazy.
Going at it again. This time, the backstage area, they get pulled apart again. We get a commercial. Come back. Seth is being escorted out of the arena. And he says, look, he wants CM Punk. And then Adam Pearce says, listen, you'll get CM Punk next week in a steel cage at MSG. For the love of God, though, I don't want to see you for at least until then.
And he says, step in that damn bus
Yeah, he said, get on the
and never
bus
leave.
and get out of here.
Never leave.
Then he told the security guards, make sure he don't leave that bus.
And I wish he did. I wish he left. Or at
I
least
mean,
hit CM Punk with the bus.
well, now it's pretty obvious he did it, though. You can't do it.
Yeah.
Just checking in. Has that Jey Uso promo happened now?
No, it hasn't.
Okay. So Ludwig Kaiser's up next.
Ludwig Kaiser.
Cuts a promo on Penta. That's pretty much all there is. Cuts a promo on Penta, then Penta comes out to, because Lou was talking about him. They have a
This is
little bit
a
back and forth, and then Penta takes him out of the ring.
does his little dance. He comes out. He starts fighting.
I don't know. It is what it is. It just felt like a segment to remind you that Pentagon is employed on Monday nights.
Exactly. I mean, before this, so we should probably talk about. We'll do it on the Wrassle recap, actually.
All right, whatever you want to do.
I totally forgot this happened. So yeah, we'll do a Wrassle recap.
You know what?
You
That
can't
works out
take
for
this
us.
away from us, WWE. You can't take this away from us.
We're gonna keep doing it unless we get a cease and desist. That's something else.
Which is gonna be weird, but whatever.
That's what you know. What in a way, I'll feel honored.
Yeah. Shouts out WWE for knowing where to send it to.
Yeah. How'd you do? Why do you know where I live?
That's
Whatever. Okay.
insane. You got spies around us, huh?
Arguably, that's weird, and just because that's weird, we should be allowed to keep doing it.
Exactly. Anyway,
Next up, we got Bianca Belair backstage, and she seems all happy and everything. And Kathy Kelly goes, "Hey, so what's the deal with that Naomi gimmick?" And she goes, "You know what? Um, here's the deal about that. I don't know the full story yet. I want to talk to them both before I make any judgments. And so for now, we're not going to talk about that. Instead, I'm going to go and I'm going to watch the main event for the women's championship."
she seems very unfazed by everything.
Relatively unfazed in a way that makes you think, man, maybe she also did it.
She seems happy. She seems joyful. Different ways to describe happy.
And the source over there, goddamn.
Yeah. I'm looking these all up on Google.
I'm good for you. I'm glad you're finding new ways to describe things. Really
Like I
expanded
was
that
typing
vocab.
different, I'm typing different ways to say happy, and that's what came up.
All right. Well, hey, whatever works for you. Next up, we get something we've been wanting for a while now. The Chad Gable segment from, I'm
Yippee!
assuming, Mexico.
Mexico, exacto.
I don't know. It's from somewhere. They didn't specify where, but he's just going around with the piece of paper that Dominic Mysterio gave him about a month ago. Yeah, and he's saying, "Hey, do you guys know this guy? Do you guys know who this is?" So
Yeah,
eventually, some weird old man calls him over. He's like, "Hey, I have what you need right here." And he charges Chad Gable some cash and gives him a mysterious cardboard box that we don't get to find out what's in just yet.
yeah. The mysterious Chad Gable Dick in the Box segment.
Can't imagine.
Exactly.
Can you
And
just
you know
imagine?
what? This is not exactly what I was expecting, but it's a start to something.
No, I mean, hey, I wasn't expecting Chad Gable's dick in the box either. That was really something else.
That's fair, but we still don't know what was in that box for reals, though.
I mean, for real, they didn't confirm that it wasn't that.
So we can only say that that's what it was. That's all we can do.
What I can say is I don't know what it is, but I
It
don't
sure
not
did look
know.
like his dick in the box.
I don't not know that that's what it is.
Yep.
At least
Anyway, what
until they
do
show
you
it.
think was in
Anyway,
the box for real?
for reals, I'm thinking it's a Chad Gable luchador mask that he'll be wearing around as he trains on the circuits of lucha libre wrestling.
Yeah, probably. That's why I hope it's like a dirty fucking shitty mask. Like all
I
ripped up and shit.
I hope honestly that it was nothing. I hope there's nothing in the box and he was just scammed by some random old guy in Mexico.
Or what? How much money was that?
I have no idea. Too much to get scammed though.
Yeah, that would be insane.
I'd love that. That'd be a good twist to the story.
Yeah.
So
God damn
anyway,
it. He comes back, he got scammed. There's nothing else that comes out of it.
he comes back dejected. He's like, man, I guess I'll never learn the ways, the dark arts of lucha libre. Till eventually somebody shows up and says, I will teach you. And maybe that person's Ray Phoenix. Who knows?
That's weird. Yeah, sure. I guess that could happen.
It's weird. I'm just saying maybe that could happen.
That could happen. It's possible. Maybe. I don't know.
Guess while we're on
Depending
the
on the
topic,
contract and whatnot, or whatever.
we'll see. I mean, I'm sure he'll be around soon.
Yeah.
Next up, sticking on similar things to Chad Gable, we have the Creeds. Not the Brutus Brothers, as they were once called, by somebody.
The Brutus brothers have arrived.
They take on the War Raiders for the tag team titles. Also, shouts out Ivar, happy belated birthday. Your old profile icon. Current profile icon on Twitter.
Eyeball. Exactly. That's my guy right there. And people think that I'm him.
That's the best part.
Exactly.
They think that you're a giant man with a beard that just loves bowling.
That's pretty funny, honestly.
When you think about it, yeah.
If you were really looking closely at my profile, you know
Yeah, you
why
know
it
it's
is the
Ivar.
way it is. Yeah, it's Ivar. I think my handle's based off of the Viking experience.
Yeah, pretty much.
So there you go.
So next up, well, before we move on, the match itself. Let's not forget to talk about that. Pretty good tag match.
Yeah, very good.
Both teams
For
are
Raw
pretty great.
standards. Yeah.
I'd say, it's a good showcase of both teams. They didn't look bad for losing, and they didn't feel like, you know, they didn't feel like they never had a chance, which I liked. So, you know what? It was good.
As much as it pains me to say this, the Brutus brothers really killed it out there.
Why is it paying you to say that the wrestlers were good?
Because Ivor is my guy.
Yeah, but you could say, hey, man, they weren't bad.
Yeah, you're right. The Brutus brothers were not bad. That's what I just said, man.
I know. I'm just saying there's nothing wrong with that.
All right, man. All right.
Okay. All right.
Okay, man.
All right. All right.
Yeah, all right, man.
Okay. Just making sure. Throwing it out there.
Facts. Facts.
So next up, the LWO. They're cutting a promo from, I'm assuming, a bar in the middle of nowhere, saying that they're going
Yeah.
to have a tornado tag match with the New Day.
Yeah, exactly. How they say New Day sucks? I forgot how they said it.
I think they just chanted it. I don't know what happened.
New Day suck. It was like a weird. He's been real aggressive, Rey Mysterio.
Rey Mysterio is a weird one because you know what? He can't do the aggressive gimmick. It's just not believable.
It was like the same tone. He was saying things the same way over and over again.
I love Rey Mysterio. He's great, but he doesn't express emotion well, I guess is
Definitely
the
not.
best way to put it.
He plays like the innocent baby face. Very good.
Yeah, and any emotions that aren't innocent baby face, it's kind of not something he's good at.
Yeah, he was pissed. He was pissed though.
He was pissed, but in a way, it's like, why are you saying it like that? What is wrong with you?
He speak like a regular human, man.
Like, what are you doing here? I don't understand.
Anyway, kind of point across. New Day sucks at the end. So there you go.
I'm kind of looking forward to Dragon Lee and Rey Mysterio versus the New Day in the tornado tag. That could be fun.
Poor Dragon Lee.
What I want to know is, in the match graphic for the tornado tag, they showed the chainsaw, but why?
Oh yeah, he just explained why the tornado tag was the way it was. He said like, "Oh, this is a tornado tag match. That means that everyone's in the ring at the same time."
Yeah, but like, why is there a chainsaw involved, man, in the match graphic? I mean, I know it's
I think it's
no,
a no disqualification. You see,
that doesn't mean Rey Mysterio is gonna pull out a chainsaw and just murder Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods.
why not?
Why not? I mean, well, I guess you got a point there. It's not illegal,
Exactly.
but still,
Now that would be pretty crazy, man. The chainsaw's probably the same size as Rey Mysterio.
you know what? Newsworthy. That's what that is.
Yeah.
If it happens, people will talk about it.
He really thinks New Day sucks, huh?
Man, he really hates those New Day fellas.
Couldn't tell by his voice, but I could tell by the chainsaw.
I can tell by the murder happening in the ring that he definitely doesn't like those individuals.
Yeah.
All right.
Don't want to let New Day have the chainsaw.
No, no, no. They won't know how to use it.
Yeah, true.
So, the Jey Uso thing hasn't happened yet, has it?
Not yet.
Not yet. When is
It's after Braun Breaker and let me see.
Braun and Finn? Okay, so after
Yeah,
this.
Braun and Finn. Yeah.
So this was weird because they literally just cut to what looks like they were already in the middle of a promo from a commercial. That was weird. I didn't understand this.
Oh, yeah, that was weird. That was crazy that they did that. And I
Just
didn't
cut
see
in.
anyone say that it actually was a promo.
I don't think that there was. It was just odd. I mean, what was it? Finn was the one in the ring, right?
He
And
was in
Braun
the
was the
ring,
one.
and then Braun was in the stands.
Yeah. Okay. So I got it right there. And calling out Braun. Braun comes down to the ring. Judgment Day tried to jump him, doesn't work. He beats him up, and then that's pretty much it.
What losers?
Not a good look for Carlito or Dominic, but is what it is.
Carlito just didn't stand a chance.
I don't know. This feud could be good, but it's just not so far. and that's a shame.
Yeah, facts. I mean, anything involving the Judgment Day kind of falls flat recently.
I really wish I could take it seriously. That's the thing too. Like, I don't think Finn's beating Braun Breaker. Like, there's not a chance it's happening.
I wish Finn was taken more seriously. I mean, that's how I felt for many years now.
Nothing made me sadder than this year at the Royal Rumble when he came out to that god awful Death Rebel song, and nobody knew who he was.
Yeah, that was pretty upsetting. He used to
That
have
was rough.
some. He used to have the best character, didn't he?
He had the most aura in that company.
Best character. He kind of ran stale. I'm not gonna lie, but it was still the best.
That's brutal. It
He
is
had
what
a
it is.
whole new like every time there was a pay per view, he'd come out in a demon attire with a different style.
You know, it's good. And I'm not saying he needs a demon to be good. I'm just saying literally anything besides, he calls out Braun Breaker and then all his goons get beat up every week. I would prefer.
And he every time he goes backstage, he's like, "Oh damn, this group sucks."
It's like a site. You ever see that meme where it's like the cycle?
Yeah, see
It's
the meme.
just basically it's just every week it's point A, it's Finn's depressed. Point B calls out Braun. Everyone gets jumped besides Finn. And then part D is just do the whole cycle all over again.
You think the new member is gonna be like big and strong?
I hope so.
I guess Damian Priest was that guy, right? He was the big and strong guy.
Pretty much, yeah.
I don't want to see no Damian Priest slander either. I've been seeing Damian Priest slander for many months now, and it's pissing me off.
Why are we slandering Damien?
He's fantastic. I don't understand.
Guy's a great wrestler. He has charisma. I mean, let the man live.
Let him live. I don't know. People are just like, oh, he's not that good. Like he is.
He's not the
But
greatest of all time. I'm not going to sit here and tell
obviously
you
not.
that,
Obviously
but
not.
he's pretty good.
Exactly. So everyone's trying to treat him like he's trash. Like he's like the. This is an example. Like he's like the Miz. He's not.
He is not the Miz. Let's stop that.
I do like the Miz. So
Okay, but to say that they're on the same level, that's just insulting.
that's insane. Yeah. He actually did have a good run with the world title. Okay.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm talking about Damian Priest.
it was an all right run.
I think he did a good job. He had a good match. He did this and that.
It was an okay one. It could have been better. I
His
will say.
matches were underrated too. I'm gonna say that too. He ain't getting enough respect with his matches.
I won't disagree. I'm just saying could have been better.
Obviously, he could have, but it was good.
Yeah, something about that title, man. It's just cursed. Anyone who gets that title says a horrible reign.
And Seth, the
Not,
first champion.
yeah, well, he was
It's all
fine,
his
but
fault.
it's the reigns that people have with that title are either fine or kind of mid, and there's really no in between or higher than that. It's just how it is.
That title on Kevin Owens would look good.
It wouldn't look good. They should really just give it to him at this point, honest.
That would look good. Anyway, but he's not gonna win nothing. He's not winning
No,
nothing.
he's never winning anything, and that's a shame.
He ain't even win that match at the pay per view. He's beat the shit out of Sami Zayn.
But he did win.
Doesn't count though.
But it happened.
It did happen. No one's gonna say it happened.
I'm saying it happened.
Unsanctioned.
Unsanctioned, but it happened.
It did happen. He
It was
injured Sami
real.
Zayn. It happened.
Yeah, that's Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn's out for an undisclosed number of months. They said
Stop
on
stalling.
commentary.
Let's get to Jey Uso.
This is a thing that happened on this show. I'm saying They said Sami Zayn's going to be out for a long time, indefinitely.
Good.
What do you mean good,
Sorry, I was caught up in the moment. Get
man?
well, Sammy. I love
I
you.
used to love Sami Zayn. Now you're over here like, good. I'm glad that piece of shit's on
Well, I
this show.
still do. I still do. My bad, man.
You still deal with it. Hope he's on that shelf. I know.
Sometimes we get carried away, right?
Yeah, too carried away. God.
2K away.
Yeah, two 2K away. Wow.
2K25.
Two 2K25 away. Insane.
Jey Uso.
Now we
Otis.
can get there, unfortunately. Um, so yeah, he sees he's backstage and he's like, "Hey, Otis, Sagira, thank you." And then they say, thank you, appreciate it."
And then Kevin
And
Kelly runs up to him with no shoes on.
no, she's on only socks. Pretty weird, honestly.
Byron Saxton style.
Yeah. It's still weird though, even though it's a thing. It's still weird.
It's Triple H. It's his fault. Fuck you, Triple
It
H.
is. Yeah, animal. What's wrong with you?
Adam does not have anything to do with this.
But anyway, Jey Uso goes and he got a pretty good promo. Honestly, I liked the promo.
You.
That's the thing. He ruins it with that at the end. Right at the end, he ruins.
That's his thing, though. I can't. I mean, that's his thing, and also walking out of a building with no shirt on while it's freezing cold.
It feels like he has Tourette's, but can only say the word "yeet" when he
That
has
is
those attacks.
insane. That is an insane comparison.
Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong though. Like he's saying serious stuff, right? He's in the middle of coherent thought, and then he has to stop, like a compulsive attack to just say "yeet." Like he can't help himself,
I see what you're saying. I do.
and like
But
it sucks.
I don't know.
It
We should
sucks
make it like a
because
what? That's what's happening.
okay, I hated the what chant also. You know I hate the what chant.
Yeah, I mean, I do too.
It's a shame because the promo he cut was very good. It really was. But then you had to ruin it with a stupid ass yeet. And like, dude, you're 40. Can you take it seriously once? I mean, come on.
I think very good is pushing.
I enjoyed it. It was good.
I thought it was average. I didn't
I
think it was
think
that
it's
good.
better than what he normally does.
I thought it was average, man.
For him, it was good.
All right. I feel like you cut a
And
better
then,
promo one time. I forgot. Wait.
yeah, I'm upset that he did the yeet thing and ruined it. But then he goes out like a weirdo in New York. He goes outside where it's like 20, 30 degrees with no shirt on. What's wrong with you?
Buffalo, New York, no shirt on, outside, in the cold, locked out because he closed the door on himself.
Man,
What a
this man,
dumbass.
I can't deal with this man.
What a dumbass, man. Gunther just gotta
Unbelievable.
call that out. He's gotta replay it. Watch this.
Look at this nerd without his
Jey
shirt on.
Uso walks out the door. No shirt on, might I add. And then the
And
door closes behind him. He knows that door just locks immediately.
he knows. He's been in this building before. He's aware.
So he'll have to walk around the whole building to get back in.
And I saw him, you know what? I saw him outside begging people for shirts.
He had the
Unbelievable.
shirt on, but he didn't wear it. That's all.
Imagine.
Yeah.
Gunther starts making up stories about how he's harassing street vendors for shirts so he doesn't have to walk around New York cold.
And he eventually landed on a John Cena t-shirt. How ironic.
Yeah, just like him for real, whatever that means.
Yeah. As the kids say, just like him for real.
But yeah, that was, I don't know. It was what it was. I didn't, it bothers me. It still bothers me. I know people like Jey Uso. I get it. If that's you, good for you. I cannot get behind him because the what chant, or sorry, the yeet is absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah, I can see that. I don't hate the guy though.
The man is 40 years old yelling yeet. What do you want me to do here?
Whatever you want to do.
You know what I mean? Like, what am I supposed to do?
Speak your mind.
It's what I've been doing. I'll keep doing it.
That's why Triple H hates us.
Yeah. Doesn't
See, we're
appreciate the
pushing the
honesty.
agenda. We're pushing the agenda.
Doesn't appreciate the honesty. Really pushing the envelope here.
So you're gonna go against my Royal Rumble win? You're gonna give me 2 thumbs downs? That's it. We're
Yeah.
stealing your podcast. We're gonna get the higher Google search.
And this is war, and it's going to be war for the
And we're
foreseeable
gonna
future.
lose, but we're gonna be in it for fun. Okay.
Yeah, for funsies.
Exactly.
This is not. We know it'd be bad if this was a real war, but for funsies, we're in it.
We're in a fucking war. Exactly. And we're gonna win.
Unlikely, but maybe.
We're gonna win.
It's hard being in a war when the other side doesn't know you're even in the war.
Exactly. Exactly.
Anyway, Io Sky and Rhea Ripley is up next.
Yippee.
Man, pretty good match. Really enjoyed it. Bianca Belair was out there, and her presence and her cheering on Io Sky for just 0.5 seconds really threw off Rhea Ripley enough to cost her the title.
Hey, get over here. And they start shoving each other. They start
Start
shoving each other. The
shoving-
referee's like, she goes out there and she's like, what the hell?
I forgot about this. Yes, in a match with normal rules, they start shoving each other. And normally this would just get you straight up disqualified, and then that's it. But the ref just doesn't call it, which is
Hey,
weird.
stop it.
You
And they
stop that,
stopped.
man. This is a championship match. What are you doing over here?
She didn't even ban Bianca from ringside.
No, she's just like, come on, knock it off, man. Get a hold of yourself. What's wrong with you?
And then she sits back down. Rhea gets back in the ring and she loses the damn match. Hell yeah.
Yeah, man. New champion, Io Sky. Long overdue.
Hell yeah. That's the referee's fault, but who's to say? Sky wins. Let's go.
You know, worse mistakes have happened.
Exactly. This was the fine mistake. I enjoyed it.
W mistake, honestly.
Really, really good. I popped. It was a good time.
I'm I'm happy about it. I'm looking forward to seeing Bianca versus Io Sky much more than I was looking forward to her and Rhea Ripley. So there's nothing bad about this in my opinion. I know it'll probably just become a triple threat, but still.
Yeah. I'm hoping Sky actually holds this title for a while and doesn't just lose.
I do too. I want her to have a nice lengthy reign.
But I feel like she's just gonna lose. So
I'll be upset if it happens.
me too.
You know what? On that Raw, when that happens, it's near a double thumbs down right there.
Double thumbs down for you, Triple H.
It's gonna keep having it too.
Not for now. Not right now though. Not right now.
Not today, no. But it's gonna keep happening at some point in time.
At some point we're gonna be at war and we're gonna be losing. We're gonna have to do something.
Sure,
We
yeah,
have to do
something
something.
drastic, like just consistently giving double thumbs down all over the place.
Exactly. All over the place. Everywhere.
You won't be able to handle these thumb thoughts that we have over here.
Right. Right.
Speaking of which, what are the thumb thoughts this week? I'm saying singular thumbs up.
What the fuck? I'm gonna give it thumbs. It's gonna get a thumbs in the middle.
Really, I was gonna give it a singular thumbs up.
It's a goddamn thumbs in the middle. That shit, it didn't move me at all.
I mean, okay, fine. I'll go with the thumbs in the middle simply because it was kind of dragging in the middle.
Exactly. Like
No,
besides the Seth and Punk stuff and the Io Sky, I wasn't feeling.
it wasn't the best. You know what? I've seen better, but I've also seen worse.
And you need more Seth and Punk, really.
Didn't need that. I just needed something in the middle to make it to keep the interest level going. And it just didn't really have that.
Didn't have that. Definitely ain't no bloodline. I can tell you,
It's
Roman
not.
Reigns doing something good, that would give it a thumbs up.
This is gonna be a brutal fucking road to WrestleMania, by the way. When they have Cody and heel Cena on the other show, and we're over here reviewing Raw, that's gonna be tough.
I mean, we might have to switch, right? We might have to go back and forth. But
It's gonna be brutal.
it's because Raw's on Netflix, baby. Or at least it was doing good before. Now it's not really doing that good. But anyway,
Yeah. Anyway, do you want to do the outro?
yeah, go follow us wherever we can every single social media platform. Subscribe, like, comment, share. Go on the podcast platform, leave a 5-star review. We'll see you next one. Bye.